So, I don't know about y'all, but this year has been a little bit of a roller coaster. I think I've cried more this year than I have my entire life. But at the same time, on the flip side, I have had more gratitude, and I feel like my life has been fuller, and I have so much more joy, and I wake up in the morning with passion and purpose. And so, there's always good with bad. And I think that that's what I'm going to dive into next year for New Year's. And I don't know. I thought maybe I'd get on here on social media and talk about, see if maybe any of my mom friends wanted to join me on this little journey that I think I'm going to take. I might miss a day or two. I don't want to hold myself to some level of perfection that I can't achieve. It's unattainable. But I figured if there's a few of us, in a group that wants to kind of hold each other accountable, it might go a little smoother. So I'm going to recruit some friends on this one. Um, did you know that in the Bible, 365 times, it is mentioned the exact words, do not fear? Do not fear. 365 days out of the year next year, and it's mentioned 365 times. So we're going to find the scriptures, and every morning, regardless of whether I dive in and read the scripture and how I do it, it's three words. I'm gonna roll over, write it down in my little journal. Do not fear. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do every single day, 365 days out of the year. And if I can and I have time, I'm going to find the scripture or a correlating scripture to go along with my day, but that might be too much. So I'm going to keep it as simple as I possibly can. And with this, I think that I'm going to subconsciously brainwash myself to focus on the good. When my brain starts spiraling in the what ifs, or this isn't how it's supposed to be, or we all do it. I know we all do. I know I'm not alone on this. I know that if we're not careful, our emotions and thoughts that control our reality, if we project it out there, it's going to come. It's like a magnet. So I would love some help in reminding myself every day to have more gratitude and just choose the good. Just look and focus on the good and what can be, will be, and is coming versus what should have been, could have been, and woe is me. So, yeah, do not fear. We're going to have faith. Faith, I think, is the most important thing. Faith in a future that you can't see, touch, or feel, but you know in your heart exists and it's there for you. So, yeah, if you want to join me on that, I would love for you to. I would love for help, set up a little group or something, and we could all pop on, once a week, or whatever. I plan to do it every day if I can. But, social media doesn't allow for that. I go days without getting on sometimes, rarely, but I do. I do try to take a break. So, that part where it doesn't matter if you do that part daily. The only daily thing that I think we should all do, because I think it's going to make each one of our lives better by the end of the year next year, is just write the words somewhere on a piece of paper. Doodle it. If you have time, make it cute, make it do watercolor, whatever, but just write the words. Do not fear. Do not fear. All right. Anyways, yeah. So we have a couple weeks to talk about it if anybody wants to join me. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Bye.